one of St. Teresa's strongest, most courageous graduates. Please welcome Jen O'Shea.
In October 2010, I was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, which is a really rare type of bone cancer. Only about 50 people in Canada a year are diagnosed with it. And almost immediately, I had to start chemotherapy. I did 8 months of one of the harshest types you can get. And following that, I had to have surgery. It's called a right internal hemipelvectomy, which is a really complicated way of saying they removed the entire right side of my pelvic bone. You could see in the x-ray that absolutely nothing was replaced for that. After that, I needed to start doing physio, and the video you just watched basically shows my progress over the year. It took a lot of work, and I had to go to physio 5 to 6 times a week to get to that point. But on exactly the 1-year anniversary of my surgery, I took my first steps without crutches. I also celebrated a whole year of having scans that were clear of any signs of cancer. Unfortunately, a month after that, I was diagnosed once again with a new Ewing sarcoma, this time in my skull. And I had another 4 months of chemotherapy, and then had a bilateral craniotomy to remove the section of skull that had been infected. That was actually just this February. Through this whole process, I really tried to keep a positive attitude about everything, trying to find the positive side in everything, even if it's just a tiny little anecdote. I lost all my hair during chemotherapy, but I'm saving money on shampoo and all that, and I don't have to shower really fast. And I'm spending all this money on medication and physio, over thousands of dollars. And it has to go on my visa, but I'm getting cash back and I'm seeing points towards free movies. So just those little things you kind of try to hang on to, and it makes going through the whole situation just a little bit easier. It doesn't make it easy, but it's the things to focus on. Like I have crutches, and maybe people give their seat ups for me on the subway more often. But you need to also surround yourself with those people that are going to keep your spirits up and make you laugh. And from time to time, they're going to make fun of you because it keeps you normal. You're not going to joke around with each other. So whether it's friends, family, or groups like maybe Cancer Society or the Cancer Support Center in Pennsylvania, you need to keep those people around you, keep your mood up. I actually had a really good group of friends that made me feel the most normal going through all my treatments. They made me custom t-shirts. You might have seen a couple in the video. One said, "So hip, I only need one." The other one says, "Not just a one-hit wonder." And there's about 5 of them that I have, and those are my 2 favorite ones. I've had several people come up to me over the couple of years and say, if they're having a bad day or feeling sorry for themselves, they kind of, they think of me and say, it could be worse. But I would like to remind them that, I also say it could be worse, and I'm reminding myself of that all the time because, I am still here, I'm still alive, I still have my leg, and, if I'd had this cancer 5 years prior to when I got it, they probably would have just amputated my leg. So, even though it's really easy to focus on all the negative that's going on, especially with such a big, life-changing challenge, I really encourage everyone to, find positive, even if it's